I can tell you as a software developer, I will not be comfortable that some AI is fixing a bug in my source code without my approval, without my review, because we don't know when they will fix vulnerability, where it will break. So the solution is there in this picture. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should pray, right? Go to temple and pray every day. That does not happen to us. But the solution is that how do we treat our own God right now? Is to make sure that we isolate our crown jewels from the common people. The way the God is put in the sanctum, normal people are not supposed to go enter the sanctum and touch it. Same way, the crown jewels have to be isolated. Isolation is the solution. So the idea is you isolate your crown jewels, right? Authorize each entry. That means make sure that everything is being authenticated and authorized. And I'll give you one classic example that today, as more and more adoption of AI is happening, customers anyway don't understand how AI is operating, how AI agents are operating. AI agents are nothing but new way of software development, right? It's a software piece only which is running autonomously with a super intelligent brain. So it can actually go anywhere, right? It's not coded, it's not working based on algorithm, but it is a software. It also will access something over the net, right? And right now, there are not enough tools to even control the behavior of AI agents and how and what they can do in the net, right? So this problem is going to just keep on growing. That are you actually controlling, who is accessing what in your network, right? We are just simply talking about endpoint device and user accessing a port opening, authenticate that, right? There are AI agents which will be embedded within the application servers, will have capability to go anywhere in your data. So authorize everything, and then finally make sure that there is no lateral movement, right? So that means you do micro-segmentation everywhere, right? And that means anybody has to go left or right, you authorize that, right? The micro-segmentation is one key fact, right? So I believe that, okay, again, I'm not saying our solution is going to solve all of the problem, but one of the solution, at least from an isolation perspective, is VDI is a great solution. What VDI does is isolate your key applications from the end user devices, right? And that's how the solution looks like. So same network design, the first thing that the customer should do is remove all of their applications from the endpoint device. The moment applications are gone, the data that users were creating will also be gone. Now, what you are left with is dumb segments, right? No application, no data. So you're already thinking, then I don't need a ADR, I don't need a DLT, I don't need a asset management solution, I don't need a backup solution, right? All of that benefit come with that approach. And then put everything within data center in a controlled environment. I'm not saying in the main data center, but again, segmented network, put the servers there and the compute infrastructure, install all the applications there. And because the applications will run on that remote server, right? The data also is there on the remote server. And then you stream the desktops to these dumb terminals. Now, because you have centralized data, there are a lot of benefits, we'll talk about. But that's the whole concept. So you are ultimately moving your crown jewels to a central place and users are remotely consuming it. Now, if at all any endpoint gets compromised, that endpoint cannot compromise the application directly because it does not have the access to it. It does not have network connectivity to it. It can view it, but it can't connect to it. Right? What is traveling is just the bitmaps from the remote server. Just like watching a new movie, over a YouTube, let's say, you get the live stream, right? And only keyboard and mouse clicks goes from the endpoint device to the remote server.